Here's Stripey. Marty's been out and then went and got back on his bed in the family room. Hopefully Morris is here waiting on me. Actually, no. Maybe he'll come from the cat hotel. Morris! Oh, Morris! Oh, goodness. Oh, I'll call him. He's been really good lately about popping up quick. There he comes. Comes a running. Good boy. Good boy. Good morning. Good morning. It was hard for me to do the normal kitty yell. I've had a cup of coffee and some warm, liquid in my throat. My throat feels fine, but, the morning crud loosening up. Hey, bud. You guys need out now? Come on. If you're coming, come. If you're coming, come. Marty, you coming? Check back in a minute. Well, I'm not super happy that Stripe and Morris are over there on the driveway playing a little farther from the house than I'd like, but Stripe's been doing his patrol and coming back, and there's only so much you can do to negate it. He'll do the walk and then he'll return to the house. We have clouds today, but we have a warming trend this week, 60s and some 70s. So I'll take that. I don't generally mind the clouds in the summer. In the wintertime, maybe a little bit more when you want the warmth of the sun. Good morning, Gray. Hi, Gray girl. Hi. Here's your food. I heard you talking to me through the door. I got back here as quick as I could. I am headed into town to UPS and then the gym. Dawn is on a conference call and probably could have gotten away in a little bit, but I need the time I need to cook the lasagna, prep the lasagna, and also he's not been feeling very good still, so I don't know if it's the right thing to go get some movement in, just a little elliptical, or if nothing is better, or it doesn't really matter probably because he's just, I don't know. So anyway, I'm in Ruby. I'm by myself. I'm a little lonely. It'll be okay. Dawn's gonna go check in with the doctor on Wednesday. He needed a follow-up appointment for those appointments, lab tests that he had. They wanted to repeat them in 6 months. So I needed a follow-up anyway, and then she can just, do what she needs to do and listen to his lungs at the same time and just make sure she's as comfortable as we are with just give it some more time, and eventually you'll get back to your usual self. I think that's what she'll say. I think Dawn does too. It's just, taking longer than we had hoped it would. Alright, package is dropped off at UPS. That is a nice little access point there, even if it's not really UPS and it's just run by some contract company. They had 6 people helping, assisting. There's rarely a wait there of any kind. Certainly nothing to be, to care about. I have had 2 times recently where I've put something in at UPS and with the absolute best measurement and weight that Dawn and I could do in the garage, and then they come back and said that it, they charged me more because it wasn't quite right. So hopefully, and Dawn and I are always rounding up. It was just kind of boggled the mind, and not a lot, just, a little. Well, that's nice of him, but alright, it's crazy over here. This is just Monday at 1:20 p.m. It's just how it is in Fuquay now. It's just how it is. You know how I feel about that parking lot. I think if people had other options than to shop at that Harris Teeter for the kind of items they're looking for, they would, because nobody likes that parking lot. So I guess we'll see how the new grocery store over there on Honeycutt is. I heard that Harris Teeter might move up by Target, but that would be, you know, a lot less convenient on the other side of town for me. So I don't know that I necessarily want that to happen. I just value a large selection of beef at a good price. And so, you know, if a new store means that will continue, then fine. And if not, then please don't mess with what's already pretty good. So there was somebody yesterday in town had a road rage incident that they posted on one of the Fuquay Facebook groups. And it was a woman. They posted a picture of her from the rear view camera or mirror. She had, you know, medium length blonde hair. She was in her late 40s, early 50s. She was driving a Honda CRV, I think. And the lady, you know, basically said she was behind them, her and her husband and baby, in traffic, and just blowing her horn repeatedly and holding it. And there was no place for them to go. There were so many, there was cars in front of them. I think they were over here in front of the Walmart. And, you know, like, where did she expect us to go or whatever? And, you know, when people have their baby in the car, their kid in the car, really just anybody does, you know, you get frustrated. You can only suck in so much, right? So she posts, like I said, a picture of the lady in her car and everything, although she blacked out the license plate. I don't know why at that point, but anyway, I'm going to say at least 8 other people left comments out of the 50 comments that said that they had had a similar experience with that particular individual in that car. Driving obnoxiously. Apparently, after she got around the people yesterday, she brake checked them too, which of course is illegal, you know, is a citable offense. Well, I tell you what, if I better not run into her in town, because I'll be dialing the Fuquay police right quick to come deal with her. You know, if she's... It's one thing if you get it, you know, I get it. Everybody gets a little bit excited, lays on the horn every once in a while. Maybe they shouldn't have done that. Maybe there's a gesture. But if you're doing it all over town all the time to all sorts of other drivers, then you need to be chilled however the police want to chill you. So I'll be looking to stay away from blue Honda CRVs. It looks a little bit like Michelle's Rogue, but not. But I'll be looking to just avoid her if at all possible. Yep, you just pull on out there. You just pull on out there, Bubba. There you go. So I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to do at least my 30 minutes on the exercise bike, and, you know, probably about a 45-minute workout like I did Saturday. I'll do a couple of the weightlifting things. We'll see what time it is and how I'm feeling, but that's basically my plan. I'm working on the lasagna. Well, that's what's left of the lasagna. I made some Sweet Lauren's brand from Whole Foods cookies. They're, you know, I just baked them. They're salted caramel chocolate chip. And Sam wanted ice cream. So just vanilla this time, but we got ice cream.